All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah and General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic pages. Y'all already know what it is. All you have to do is check out the resume. Speaks for itself. Dynamic videos on each page. And like I said, we will divert. But right now, we're going to ride them like a chariot. We got two-horse chariot, and we're going to ride it that way. That's right. So if you on General SETI right now, I want you to subscribe. Don't most definitely do that. Membership links are right in the chat, in the video description. All you have to do is click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, Sarah and General SETI, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate you here at the Sarah SETI, General SETI YouTube pages. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com. Online marketplace, official General Sarah SETI DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there right now. Check out that catalog. Get you something nice. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. Over 2,500 videos. All of them on is fire. All of them fire. You see 40 different subjects locked and loaded, full metal jackets. You feel me? This is what you need in the pursuit of black truth, black knowledge and wisdom. We got the grandmaster teachers also, hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the general. And so it's no other website, nowhere on the planet that can compare or compete. We got the elders and you got the general here in the present. You see, mastering the past. You see, and looking to the future. So most definitely get over there. The SETI University, generalseti.com is a must-have for a black power truth seeker. That's right. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. The popping is page on Patreon by far. Go all live. You feel me? Ain't no up. Yeah, it's uploaded after I go live. So of course, you know, SETI Live is lit. And they ain't goddamn it. Get over there and get it. You feel me? Get over there and get that work. And it's like, and so that's the biggest perk on the Patreon. We got something for you the very minute you show up over there. A treasure chest will open up to you. No matter what tier you join, there's a treasure chest waiting on you. That's right, family. To all those that donated, I thank you. I appreciate you. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link on the screen is in the video description, it's in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. And I thank you again. Make sure you subscribe right now. Don't wait. Subscribe right now. Uh, Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. That's right. Let me get some water right quick. Okay, here we go. So we had an incident in Las Vegas at Trump Towers, where a Cybertruck, Elon Musk, Tesla, Cybertruck was blew up in front of Trump Towers in Las Vegas. And so, the first thing, I'm thinking, previous day, previous days leading up to this. Now, listen to me when I'm telling you. This just a general. You're not gonna hear this nowhere else. And I'm watching. I'm watching. I even see. Listen to me when I'm telling. I watch even major, news agencies, motherfuckers. They peeping the general. They be coming over here getting some of my shit. They late because I got a time stamp on my shit. So I could see when and then you come much later and say the same things that I didn't say. Peep these motherfuckers. That's why I'm when I say something that I know ain't nobody said, I make sure you understand that. And so now I'm talking about MAGA terrorists. You see up out of that MAGA camp, because they upset with Elon Musk. And see, and I brings this shit up. Ramaswamy, the motherfucker that Donald Trump didn't put him and Elon Musk. Yeah. Elon Musk. They in charge, supposed to be in charge of some, economy and shit. Nah, when I was talking about Kamala Harris, I brought up what? The Brahmins. And I say it's even bigger than her. Didn't I tell you that? Now you see this cat, what his name? Patel, that they putting in charge of the FBI, and this motherfucker Ramaswamy. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you the Brahmins was here? Then and they say, well, how they and people say they're not gonna be in charge. That's a goddamn lie. He gonna be in charge of the FBI, and this motherfucker is in charge of the goddamn part of the economy. You see, and he just said some shit just like what a Brahmin would say, because a lot of the MAGA was upset that they want to keep this 1H. What is this visa? I forget the whole. Let me see. It's a H1 visa, some shit. Well, whatever the visa is, it allows the top 1%, the tech workers and tech workers and shit to come up. Yeah, H1B1. Thank you, family. Thank you, appreciate you. But that's it. You see, to allow the 1%, top 1% to come over here and get these jobs in tech. And old Ramaswamy said that the American worker is mediocre. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. It's spoken, well spoken, just like a Brahmin. You feel me? Yeah, well spoken, just like a Brahmin. And so, see, I love this because my mind go in areas that motherfuckers cannot go in. That's just a fact. And I talk about things that nobody talk about. That's a fact. And I bring this to the people, and when I tell you, and I say, hey, this is what it is, and I guarantee you it's gonna come back to bite you. And it is. So we got two Brahmins, even though Kamala is not in there. I specify it's bigger than her because it was already, motherfuckers in position that was even higher than her position any goddamn way. They running damn near 30 different companies is headed by Brahmins. And so here you got Ramaswamy in there, a Brahmin. Matter of fact, he's from the same He's from the same area as Kamala over there in India. Yeah, he's from the same area. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta, we got a trolling. All right. Let me see what I could do. Let me come over there. Yeah, let me come on over there and let me knight some gorillas. Let me knight some gorillas. That's ready to stand on the front lines for the general. Yeah, let me get some gorillas. Let me see. Let me get some gorillas over there. Hold on just a second. Oh, Huey, you over there? Okay, good. Huey over there. All right, good. Good, all right. You right on time. You right on time, Huey X. Oh, yeah. Don't, you know already, I ain't got to say nothing. Bust that head. Yeah, but anyway. And so, with Ramaswamy coming out, he making this which is a racist remark. Because see, the thing is, once I explain to y'all, if don't nobody tell you that he's a Brahmin, and they are the pinnacle of the caste system over there in India, and they don't give a fuck. They believe they the elitists, not only of Indian society, they believe they the elitists in the world. Let's be clear about that. So when he said that the American worker is mediocre, I mean, that's what you expect from a Brahmin. Okay. That's what you expect from a Brahmin. And so him and Elon Musk, are promoting this H-1B1 visa where, you get this 1%, the top 1% of workers, in the tech, and, in certain areas like that, you get them. And even his own, what's his name? Steve Bannon, who is MAGA. You see what I'm saying? He MAGA. Matter of fact, he was like, he supposed to be tight with Trump, but he don't care about, speaking his own mind, because he bought that life for real, for real. You see, he bought that life for real, for real. He that country white boy, who feel that this is his land, and he represent all those out there, Steve Bannon, and he criticized the shit out of Elon Musk, Ramaswamy. So Donald Trump got division in MAGA. See, he's got division in MAGA. Yeah, but that's good. He said, yeah, and Steve Bannon said they bringing this so-called 1% over here, but they ain't getting paid. Yeah, that's just like when they go over there and get them gym shoes and shit. They bring them over here and pay them a third of what an American worker would qualify for. So they bringing in cheap labor. Yeah, they bringing in cheap labor to take the jobs, and so a lot of his own base is a lot of his own base is against him right now, and so it just like dawned on me. I'm like, damn, that they blew up a Cybertruck. You see that Tesla in front of Trump Towers. And I'm saying to you, I wouldn't put it past that you got MAGA terrorists at this time, that they willing to go to great lengths, because they very well may feel that they being betrayed by Donald Trump. That they being betrayed by Donald Trump. But see, you got Elon Musk. See, Elon Musk and MAGA is two different things. Elon Musk is an elitist. You see what I'm saying? Elon Musk is an elitist. He don't give a goddamn about MAGA on that level. He don't even see, you can't get a man that's worth damn near $400 billion, you know, to think that, yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at what is this busted? You got a whole what's this motherfucker? Jose Chavez. He in there talking shit again. Yeah. Go on and ice him. But somebody get whatever page he on. Yeah, go on, get back over that wall, motherfucker. Crawl back under that wall and get your ass on, you know, over there to where you need to be. You see, go on, get on back up under that wall. Yeah, coming over here with that garbage. We ain't even talking about you, Buster. Get your ass back up under that wall. Get on Jose from up off of yeah, get him on up. He stay over. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got, is Ray out there? And man, how he still up here, man? I mean, y'all can't get this motherfucker off here. Which one he on? Which one he on? Y'all can't get him off? Okay, I get his ass off because y'all can't get him off. I get him off. Yeah. Yeah, you hear? He must have been on the other one. Well, shit, somebody ain't looking. Yeah, I got him. Don't worry, Huey. Yeah. What pay? I'm gonna get some pit bulls out there. Just give me a minute. I don't want to diverge and shit. You know what I'm saying? I help you out, and then at the end of the day, yeah, get back under that wall. God damn it, he out of there. But anyway, so you got to understand. You got to look at the possibilities. You know, it's most definitely a message sent not just at Donald Trump, but Elon Musk. So with that being said, Donald Trump gonna have to be very careful at this inauguration because this is just the, this the time. And even if they don't personally try to, harm him, just to have an incident, you know what I'm saying? Just an incident. And a lot of people go out there. You got large crowds and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be very touchy. A lot of people are going to be nervous about that. And so he might have to have a private inauguration. Okay. Now this guy, his name was in Las Vegas that blew up the truck. Obviously, he didn't even make it out, the motherfucker. Okay, he supposed to been all this, that, and the third. They say, he's special forces. He was in the military just like Jabbar. Yeah, he was the guy that was in New Orleans. Both of them are retired military They're veterans. They're military veterans. You see, and so both of them got trained by the United States. And so, goddamn it, so who you gonna blame? Who you gonna blame? You train these motherfuckers, and then they come back, and then they wanna seek revenge for whatever reason. We don't know what the motive is. We don't know what the motive is because this guy, his name is Matthew Livelsberger. Okay. Yeah, Livelsberger. Okay, now I don't know what kind of name that is. I don't, but I had to look it up what his roots is. I ain't gonna say he's Jewish or nothing like that, but most definitely, that's some German shit, for real. And so understanding that they saw on his Facebook page that he was some type of intelligence manager. So that mean that motherfucker, is he's dealing with information, on that military level. I don't know if that's you going into the field, requiring or retrieving certain information about targets or this, that, and the third, and that sound like on some spy shit. That sound like on some spy shit, retrieving information and things of that nature. But and the crazy thing about it, both of these guys rented. I mean, both of them had electric vehicles, and both of them rented from this company, Toro. You see, now they say that very well could be a coincidence. And so I don't know how big a coincidence that is, but it's crazy because I don't know if this guy, Matthew Livelsberger, is a Muslim or it don't, I don't know. That's not most definitely not a Muslim name, And so if they are, connected. That's gonna bring a major problem, because you dealing with, basically, both of them American, homegrown, and home trained, but to have what you would assume two different groups, coming together on a collective mission. That's going to be crazy, that you could have a crusader and a jihadist on the same team. And so I don't know what's happening with that. And but the possibilities is there. And so so we seeing right now, we seeing right now that again, that the possibility that, and if it is that, you got a homegrown, white radical working with a jihadist, and, where is this going? What are they trying to achieve? That they feel that that they could benefit from one another like that. What is one providing for the other? And so this guy was a intelligence manager, and I got the matter of fact. Wait a minute. Yeah, he was a Green Beret. I think the other guy might have been into I don't know if he was into intelligence too. I have to see. But they both picked a day, damn near the same day, to pull this shit off. And so again, that's falling in line with the other attacks overseas that they picking these holidays. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to watch out for these major holidays. And like I say, quite possibly, they was aiming for the Sugar Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's in New Orleans. It should have been today, but I think it should have been yesterday, but I think they're gonna have it today. I believe they're gonna have it today, and so we'll see about that. But that's a major event, could cause a lot of casualties. You got to be careful. Now the next holiday, which I believe, which is not, is inauguration. And I know they are, they're very concerned about that. And I think they're gonna be concerned about the Super Bowl, and what's going on. And so, this guy, we know that Jabbar in New Orleans, he admitted to being, inspired by ISIL, the Islamic State. I forget the name. Islamic State, whatever it is, you know, and radical group that's running through Africa right now. Yeah, running through Africa. Oh yeah, the MLK parades. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They very well could pull something off there. If they pull it off at the MLK parade, then niggas know that it's on and popping for them. Sometimes they got they just got to see. They just got to see. But these niggas don't give a goddamn, even when you tell them. If they can't even deal with the motherfucking terrorists in their own community that's tearing up and killing, and damn well they ain't gonna do nothing for no motherfucker from overseas. So they just ducks. They just ducks and shit, sitting fucking ducks. Don't want to practice no type of no politics that's gonna really be, the necessary politics to keep the community safe. We are at war, period. We at war. This is, we at war. And anytime a motherfucker, it's one thing to bomb a motherfucker and this, but when you use terror, you don't know where it's gonna be. You don't know where it's gonna be. It could be anywhere. It could be at any day. It could be anywhere at any time. It could be at a school. It could be at a mall. It could be at the theater. It could be any goddamn. They usually go for soft targets. You see, they want to terrorize the public. That's what they want. They don't fucking attack the military. They don't attack the motherfuckers who very well maybe causing them, death and destruction and shit. They go to the public. And I don't know if it's to turn the public against the government and break, and have the people, marching and demanding that the government pull out of here, pull out of there. I don't know what's, yeah. No, yeah. Well, they got goddamn drones flying over the Mar-a-Lago down there in Florida, and now they blow up, so they might be sending Trump a message. From overseas. He's been threatened. Yeah. The guy blew himself up in the Cybertruck. He blew himself up. So he didn't even make it out, that motherfucker. And they say he was so goddamn charred. I don't even think they could identify. I don't even know if they, have successfully identified that it's him, even though they know based on who rented the truck. Who rented it? It was him, the guy, whatever, Livelsburg burger. But they don't, they haven't, because the body was so damn charred. Yeah. What is all that, man? That shit look like some spam shit right there. I want that out of there. I don't know what that is. Yeah. I'm sorry. I that shit didn't look right. Yeah. I had to get that on up out of there. They can get mad, but I don't want to see all that. Look like a code and shit they put in the goddamn chat. But anyway, yeah, so this is very, this is very disturbing, because like this shit look like Oklahoma and shit. This don't look like, we see Jabbar. He looked like a motherfucker. He looked like a motherfucking, one of them crazy motherfuckers. I ain't saying he don't, but when you see a motherfucker and he owns some ISO shit, and well, motherfucker, you got to be a certain type of person to identify with that, that form of philosophy, that form of philosophy, where they literally want to conquer the world. That's what they say. They want to bring the control of the world under Islam. This is what they saying. And so they talking about a global empire under the rulership of Islam. And so, I mean, what more can you say? And so, as crazy as these motherfuckers, and you're already under a crazy motherfucker. So you just which crazy motherfucker you going, I mean, you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose which crazy motherfucker you going, you going to go with you ain't got to go with none of them. You ain't got to go with none of them, but try switching seats and see if you like it. But the thing is, when you switch the seat, you might can't switch back. You feel me? So you got to see this shit ahead of time. I don't know. I don't know. I think he a black man. The motherfucker he was born in Texas. Shit, he's born in Texas. He's a black man. That's what they say he's born right here in America. He's born in Texas. What is it? Beaumont or some shit. Yeah, he was born right here in the United States. And so he's a black man. But I would like to know, how did he be, how did he become a Muslim, and who, how did he become a Muslim? When did he become a Muslim? Was he always a Muslim, or did he just become a Muslim? I got to find that out, and who did he, and how, and what form of Islam did he accept? And obviously he accepted a form of Islam, where they believe, the West is attacking the Islam and trying to destroy Islam, and it's that they duty, and it's been a jihad. But you got to understand, this shit been going on for 1,000 years now. It ain't just started. It's been going on for 1,000 years. And so, we just caught up in the middle. Okay, his roots are from Morocco. Oh, he's from Morocco. Yeah, he had some domestic issues. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that he wanted to, not of our lineage. Okay. He said Ishmael versus Isaac. Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't, any which way it go, I didn't accept him no goddamn way. Anytime you gonna park down in New Orleans, and that's a black city, and that right there show you right there he don't give a fuck about no black Americans, and and he don't give a fuck about no black Americans. And so he ain't gonna take that shit over there where no damn Muslims and shit is and set it off, so he don't give a goddamn. And so that's some coward shit to me. That's some coward shit. Take it to the motherfucker you mad at. Yeah, take it to the motherfucker you mad at, but you don't want to fuck with him because you need soft targets. You ain't strapped like that. And so again, that just show you how weak they is, because they talk about, well, look how the Israelis, and I'm not justifying what they doing. I just don't give a damn, because I know this shit been going on for 1,000 years. And so why should I at this late in date come into a war that been going on and have a side? What kind of shit is that? It was times when Islam was on top. It was times where the Crusaders was on top. You see, they all had time. You know, when Saladin was in over there and he was in charge of from Egypt up into Palestine, it was nothing but Crusader blood drenched all through the land. He had took Palestine from them. You see, and that caused, I believe, the Fourth Crusade or whatever, where they felt like they needed to come over there and take it from me. But I don't think they ever beat Saladin. I believe Saladin held that down, but I believe somebody, I don't know if Saladin was assassinated. I don't know. I believe he might have been assassinated, but you know, it went back and forth. And so, you know, that's why you can't be, oh, look at what they doing, and then don't look at the times where the Islamic rulership was committing genocide on everybody else. So I mean, don't look at it now and then take a side and shit. And oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, y'all motherfuckers, whoever, get a victor, claim, crown a victor. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I ain't coming to get in y'all shit. Yeah, I ain't coming to get in y'all shit. But at the same time, they don't go and attack the elite forces. And so you look over here and say, oh, look at what's going on in Palestine. Look at how they bomb it. And then they come right over here and they come right into the community and they find innocent, but they've always been like that. They've always been like that. They ain't no other time. They take the young in their community. They don't get them old bastards that really say they believe in Islam. No, they go get them young boys who scared as fuck, put a goddamn a vest on, strapped with all type of bombs and shit. And the boy don't even know what he ain't ready to die. And send them young boys out there, to be suicide bombers and shit and this, that, and the third. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do. So look how coward they ass. They just as bigger cowards, you know. They just as big as cowards. At least the Cro-Magnon, he want to see you on the battlefield. He say, bring your ass. You know what I'm saying? Bring your ass. We want to see you. We want you to get your elite forces and meet us on the battlefield. But here, these motherfuckers go for the people. They bomb the people. People that ain't got shit to do with nothing. And so that's a coward act. So I don't give a goddamn about what they do and how they do. And so again, for all our peoples out there, you could be a victim if you're not careful. If you're not careful, you got to watch where you go. You got to watch. And it's crazy as you talk about this, you got the homegrown terrorists who will attack you going to the grocery store. You can go to the Dollar General. You can go. Some of them, just like the guy. What was that at? Where he went up in the Dollar General and shit, and shit like that. The grocery store. See, this is how these sick motherfuckers think. They attack the average person. So don't. The thing is, you got to quit just. Oh, that's the government. They don't bomb the fucking government. They don't go there. They're going to bomb your ass. That's who they going to bomb. Churches, too. Yeah. They're coming for you. So you, of all people, should have some form of criteria and policy on how you move out here. A strategy, You have to be mindful to stay out of crowd, and not just staying out of crowd. You got to be watching motherfuckers. Straight up. Be, don't, because sometimes you could be out in When you out in the world, that's not a time to be daydreaming. Sometimes we get out and you don't be daydreaming. Be 360 with your vision. Canvas. You got to be military minded. When you pull up in the parking lot, you gotta see what's there. See what's there. You ain't gotta just but observe. Watch motherfuckers. You see, as you come in, and get in there and get what the fuck you need to get and get the fuck out of there. Get in there and get what you need to get. And if you can get the shit off if you got to buy some shit and you can get it, off of Amazon and this, that, and third, goddamn it, get it off of Amazon. If you got to go in the store to get it, go in there with a list. Don't go in there, shopping when you get and taking all that unnecessary. Know what you're going to get when you get in that motherfucker, get in there and get out. I ain't saying run, but, take care of business. Yeah, Jacksonville. That's where Dollar General right there. Yep. I was, yeah. But that's how you had to do that. That's how you had to do that. And when you see a motherfucker, listen to me when I tell you. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Because these motherfuckers are trying to blow up your children, your loved ones. They're not going down there to the Capitol building. That's they're not going down there to the military base. They ain't taking their ass over there because they know they're going to shoot the shit out of their ass. So they're going to attack you. That's who they're going to attack. And that's why I tell, and people, acting like, no, you got to have of all people, got to have some form of policy or politic criteria on how you move. You see, he went down to Bourbon Street. He didn't go over to DC. He didn't go down there. No, he went over there to Bourbon Street, where he know the average cat, the average Joe, you understand, the average person that, can gonna go over there and party and this, that, and the third, and blow up and blew up children, blew up teenagers and shit. Blew up, these was a lot of young people died. Blew up teenagers. Coward ass nigga. Didn't go down there and be a soldier. Soldiers supposed to fight soldiers. You a motherfucking soldier, go fight a soldier. Go fight your equal. Yeah, go fight your equal. That's equal in skill and training and shit like that. That's who that's a coward move. That's a coward move. They kill children and this, that, and the third, and teenagers and things of that nature. That's some bullshit. And so why you think I give a fuck about what they do? I don't give a goddamn shit. And if they find out any state sponsored that, then they should pay a serious price for that. They should pay a serious motherfucking price for that. Because you're going to have to teach a motherfucker something. They could keep you, but how, and that's why you're going to have to shut the border. You're going to have to shut the border. Yeah, you're going to have to shut the motherfucking borders. And honestly, I wouldn't let nobody in. I'm just going to be real. I wouldn't let no motherfucker from no Arab nation, fuck all them. Stay y'all ass at home. Stay your ass at home. This ain't no time for nobody you ain't coming over here doing nothing but opening up a gas station. That's all, or a liquor store. You ain't bringing no skills that nobody over here, can't provide. We need to be opening up our own gas stations. We don't need no damn Arabs over here to do that. And then you don't need to be drinking no goddamn liquor no way. You need to be getting your goddamn mind together. That's what happened and shit. Yeah, I know You want to party, ain't nothing with, having a celebration every now and then, but niggas having celebrations every goddamn day. Motherfuckers having celebrations every goddamn day. As soon as the liquor store open, goddamn it, you down there and you drinking, they poisoning you niggas. While they plotting and planning and doing all they poisoning you, getting you drunk and shit, and niggas ain't concerned about nothing but who got 5 on the next one and who, you got a couple dollars on the 40 and, and this, that, and this. That's all you niggas, liquor store niggas, yeah, liquor store politics and shit, this, that, and the third, corner store politics. Motherfuckers don't think past that, but the day gonna come where they gonna reach into your community and it's gonna be realer than what you think. And you ain't gonna know how to deal with it because you ain't thought about it ahead of time on how to deal with it. A lot of these motherfuckers is already over here and been over here. And just like family says, sleeper cells, yeah, sleeper cells. Cause I'm very well aware of Islam. And they want Islam to rule the world. That's bullshit. These a lot of these groups is talking about global Islamic empire, where they see ruling the whole globe under the teachings of Islam. Now and you think about how, and they blowing up goddamn anything that's not Islamic. They destroying, they want to erase history. If they could get in there, they would erase history out of every country. They don't respect any history outside of Islam. So if you got statues, you got anything, they'll erase that. So if you allow these motherfuckers to get in control, they would erase history. They would erase history in any nation that they go in. You see, think of that. And then you think of the Sharia law and all that shit, killing motherfuckers over simple shit, Yeah, I hell no. Y'all can keep that bullshit. I respect any person's right to believe in whatever the fuck they want to believe in. That's on you. But when you start, wanting to be an imperialist, religious imperialist, and you want to control other people's right to believe in what they want to believe in, it's a problem. These are some sick motherfuckers out here. It's a problem. That's why I was saying, when you think about, you got American imperialism, you got Arab imperialism, you got all these European imperialism. You got all these motherfuckers out here that got one form of imperialism or another. And they all different heads on the same dragon. And the only thing is one want to be the bigger head. That's it. And some want to be the only head. Okay. So the dragon is going in on itself. And so that's gonna lead to destruction, a whole lot of destruction on the planet. Because when that beast fall, this world gonna fall, and which means a lot of people within the world that very well may not have been in control of the policies and the politics, but at the same damn time, they're gonna fall right along with it. And so that's just the reality of it. So at the end of the day, family, I think that this might be where they come out. And if they come out, remember where you heard it, that this very well might be a MAGA terrorist. This might well be a MAGA radical. Now, I haven't heard that. You ain't heard that nowhere else. So when you hear that shit come out, when it come out, if it come out, you heard it here first. And we're going to talk about the possible collaboration between the MAGA and the Islamic radicals. And if that's happening, you got a whole nother dynamic that's coming into play. And now, you know, you don't know where it's coming from now. You don't know where it's coming from. So this, you know, you really gonna, you know, you're gonna really have to, you know, you're gonna really have to scan the planet on a broad scale now. So you know they've been planning on it too. So expect new technology to come be in 2025. They're gonna start pulling out a lot of new technology. But we got another couple videos for the night that I want to talk about. But this guy right here, believe it or not, I feel that, you know, might be a MAGA terrorist. We're gonna keep, you know, we're gonna keep our ears posted, and we're gonna find out, is it true? Is it true? This seems to be a message sent to Trump and Elon Musk, and I believe, you know, that they didn't piss the MAGA off, being they didn't supported Trump, and they feel betrayed, that he's gonna betray them, and so you're gonna have some problems. You're gonna have some problems now. He's gonna have some problems, and Elon Musk is not MAGA. You know, Elon Musk is a goddamn got $400 billion. He can't think like a poor man. He can't think like that. You feel me? He can't even, because he's from Africa any goddamn way. You know, well, he's not African, but he's from South Africa. He's not African. So let's be clear about that. You know, people talking about, okay, we know when a motherfucker done stole identity. Let's be serious. Y'all crazy as fuck if you can't see through that. That shit is like kindergarten, you know, intellect, to not be able to see through that. But so he don't have no, he don't have that type of identity. You know, he's not from America, so he's not gonna think like the average MAGA supporter. You see? So yeah, his family did. Yeah, his daddy got rich off of I don't know if it was diamond, it was some type of resource, you know, mineral, precious mineral that he had over there. If it was diamonds or something else. Yeah, he's an African there. That's right. So that's what he is. That's exactly a Dutch. You know, that mean he from that Dutch, he's from that Dutch bloodline. You know, so that's what he is. So yeah, he don't think emeralds. Yeah, it was emeralds, something like that. So he don't think like, and so they see him as an outsider any goddamn way. You know, and for him to have, they see him as an outsider, so they don't fucking respect no Elon Musk. And then you got Ramaswamy, but I'm gonna talk on him tomorrow. Elon and yeah. Well, he got some technology that they want to use. You know, he got some technology that they want to use, and so they're gonna partner for the benefit of each other. One getting some, then the other getting some. United States government getting some, and he gonna get some. That's right. So we're gonna come back in. If you own General SETI right now, make sure you subscribe. If you're on Cybertruck SETI right now, subscribe. Don't get up off here without subscribing. I'm coming right back. Like the video right now. Give it a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. We want to get this information out there to our people. While niggas talking about Jay-Z, and I do talk about hip-hop, but when you got shit going on like this, then we should focus in on this is much more serious than any type of goddamn rap or no, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is international, global, politics that is reaching right down into your community. This is a global politic, incident situation that is reaching down into the heart of your community, which means this is not just any, news report. This is a news report that is affecting you and your family. And so you should have, a clear understanding as to what is going on and what you should do about it so that you can come out on top. Fuck what you heard. Come out on top. Don't be a fool and not pay attention to global politics. All right. We be right black. I want y'all to be here with me when I come back. We're going to talk about this collaboration between MAGA terrorist radicals and Islamic radicals and what that it could entail. You see, and that's something like we've never heard before. That we never heard no partnership like that. And so that could be very, very sticky, you see. But we're going to talk about it, family. I'll be right back. This is General Cyrus Seti. We got some links in the chat. Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.